The Samsung Galaxy S2 is one of the most popular handsets of 2011, and it's no surprise that its follow-up is one of the most highly anticipated Android devices of the new year. Hi, I'm Kevin with Fandroid.com, and today we're taking a look at the US version of the Samsung Galaxy S3. I have in hand the Sprint and AT&T versions of the phone, and it's also coming to T-Mobile and Verizon, and it's the first time that all four carriers are going to get an exactly identical device with the same form factor and same internal specs. It does differ from the international version of the phone with a dual-core processor as opposed to a quad-core processor, but you get LTE and HSPA plus 42 connectivity for it, and benchmarks have shown that the Snapdragon S4 found within the Galaxy S3 doesn't lack that much power compared to other quad-core devices. So, has Samsung raised the bar yet again? Stay tuned to find out. The Samsung Galaxy S3 features a 4.8-inch 720p Super AMOLED HD display, and it looks absolutely gorgeous, one of the best displays we've seen on a smartphone to date. Samsung has managed to keep the device pretty thin at 8.6mm, and a curved design helps to further the visual thinness of the device while keeping it feeling really great in hand. It's a real solid device. At the top of the phone, you'll see the front-facing camera and speaker and other sensors. At the bottom of the screen, you'll see the physical home button carried over from previous Galaxy releases, as well as capacitive keys for menu and back. The bottom of the Galaxy S3 features a micro USB port, and you'll see a little microphone there. On the left side, we have the volume rocker. The right side of the device features the power on-off standby button. On the top of the device, you'll find a 3.5mm headset jack. Around the rear is the phone's 8-megapixel camera, as well as LED flash and back speaker. The phone features a removable backplate for access to the battery and micro SD card. You'll see inside is the Galaxy S3's 2100 mAh battery, and there's a little slot for the micro SD card. Inside the phone is a 1.5 GHz dual-core Snapdragon S4 processor that's helped along by 2 GB of RAM for an ultra-smooth Android 4.0 experience. The Galaxy S3 runs a Touchwiz interface. This is the latest evolution of Samsung's Touchwiz, and it is designed specifically for ice cream sandwich. You can see it looks a lot like older versions. It features some cool things like the new Flipboard app. Just taking a look at some of the widgets here. There's a power toggle switch in the drop-down notification thing with plenty of options there for airplane mode and Wi-Fi and other things. Multitasking is accessed a little bit differently here on the Galaxy S3. You long press the physical home button, but otherwise it operates fairly similar to other ice cream sandwich devices. You just can flick tiles out to close apps. And the other keys, you're going to have menu there, capacitive, and then the back button, which work as they used to. S-Voice provides a cool option for controlling your phone with your voice. You can use it to do things like call up the weather report, send a text message, or do a simple Google search. You can drag the lock screen shortcut for the camera, and we'll go in here to check out some features. There are a lot of cool things that Samsung has done with the camera on the Galaxy S3. You can do some new sharing features, which are nice. There's a thing called Share Shot, and then there's also Buddy Photo Share. Share Shot's cool. A group of cameras, Galaxy S3 cameras, actually link together on the same network, and they'll share photos as they are taken. And Buddy Photo Share will use facial recognition to tag photos with people from your contact list as you take them. In camera mode, you can film and take photos at the same time. So you can just, while you're recording, you can hit the camera button. And there's also a pretty cool feature that allows you to do a locked autofocus. So you just hit the autofocus button and choose where you want to focus. And no matter where you move the camera, the focus will be locked to that region. So you can get the perfect shot that you're looking for. So once you have video and photo, there are some cool new sharing features for those too. You can actually do this thing called Groupcast, where a group of phones, a group of Samsung Galaxy S3 phones, can log in with a PIN number to all be on the same Groupcast, and then photos and videos and PDF presentations can be shared between devices easily. With Android 4.0, a gorgeous HD display and powerful hardware and excellent sharing capabilities, you'd be hard-pressed to find a better Android phone on the market today. Samsung has not only improved on last year's Galaxy S2 design, but they've also added some great tweaks to the Android ecosystem that offer a super rich experience. It's safe to say that Samsung has once again set the standard for what an Android smartphone should be. I'm Kevin with Fandroid.com, and thanks for watching our review of the Samsung Galaxy S3.